Hello everyone, welcome back to another English class. Today we'll continue the lesson of do using the verb to do as a helping verb, as an auxiliary verb. Yesterday we left it. We went over some of the information, how we formulate questions, how we make it affirmative and negative sentences by using the verb to do. So questions have it using do you have. Notice here in this worksheet that you have under filling out a medical form unit, how they're asking you different questions. Look at the examples right here. Do you have a medical insurance? When someone asking you if you have medical insurance, when you asking someone, you can say do you have medical insurance? Another question also is, does Carlos have diabetes? We use does when we're referring to he, she, or it. Does he have? Does Carlos have? Notice that because it's one person, the verb to have is he has, she has, it has. But when you use the verb to do as a helping auxiliary verb, you do not change the second verb. So in other words, you don't say, does he has? That will be incorrect. You say, do or does he have? Does he have? Okay? So the verb stays in its infinitive form. Do the patients have medical history forms? Do the patients have medical history forms? The next question is, does the clinic? Remember, clinic is consider an object, a thing, so it falls in the category of it. The clinic is it. So when you use it with the verb to do, this conjugation is does. Does the clinic have two receptionists? Does the clinic have two receptionists? Notice here, right here, we have to match the questions and short answer using does Maria have asthma? Notice here does, because it's Maria as one person, you don't change this to have, to has. You leave it as in its infinitive, regular form, have. So we are going to be doing this today. So please follow up. If you can be writing, if you like, take notes. We'll continue with that. So here it is one more time. I do. You do. He does. She does. It does. Then you go back to we do and they do. When we use the verb to have, I do, you bring this back here, you bring it here, and then you put the verb. For example, if you want to ask a question, you bring the do here, you put the do in front, and you add have. Do I have? Do I have an allergy? When you ask a question, you do. You bring the do here. Obviously, you make this not capital, and you put have here. Do you have? Now, he does. You take the does from here, you put it in front. Does he? Does he has? No, that will be incorrect. It's does he have? Okay, that is the rule because you're using does. Okay, because you're using does. Same thing with she and it. You will bring it here in front of the pronoun. Does she has? No. Does she have? That will be the correct. Okay. Let's say we're talking about the clinic. Will be it. Does it have or does it has? Does it has? No. Incorrect. Does it have? That will be the correct form. Okay. So this is how you formulate and use the verb to do with the verb to have, to read together. The same thing with we bring the do first together, okay, and you put have. Do we have when we're formulating a question? Same thing here. You put the do here in front. Do they have? And remember, all of this are questions. Do I have allergies? And it's a question. Do you have insurance? Question mark. Does he have a doctor? Does she have medical headaches? Does she have headaches? Does it have a receptionist? Okay, don't forget the interrogation question mark. Do we have a membership? Do they have diabetes? And remember, obviously we have to change all of these to lowercase, okay, because they are not starting on. Obviously here you change all of these. The do changes to capital. Do you have insurance? Does he have a doctor? Does she have headaches? Does it have a receptionist? Do we have a membership to the gym to work out? Do they have diabetes? So this is how you formulate. Questions. You bring the do before, okay, the pronoun, right? This one has to also be changed to lowercase. So this pretty much the questions. Do I have? When you use affirmative, you say yes, I do. You answer is, do I have allergies? Yes, I do. What if you don't have allergies? You will say, no, I don't. Okay. Do you have medical insurance? Yes, you do. No, you don't. That would be the negative. Does he have headaches? Yes, he does. That is that you put does when it comes to he. Or you can always say no, he doesn't, or he does not. Does she have diabetes? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Do we exercise? Yes, we do. We do. Exercise often? No, we don't exercise. Do they smoke cigarettes? Yes, they do. No, they don't smoke cigarettes. Okay, so based on this, let's look at the questions that we have here. Okay, and then we're gonna complete this together. Does the clinic have many family doctors? Your answer could be yes, it does, because it's a clinic, or you can actually say no, it doesn't. Those are your two options that you can answer. But notice how you always say it does or it doesn't when you refer to one thing. Do you have kidney disease? Do you have kidney disease? No, comma, you can say, well, sorry. Yes, I hope you don't. Yes, I do. Or you can always say, no, comma, I don't, or I do not. Do the children have health problems? Affirmative form will be yes, they, because it's children, they do. Or you can say, hopefully you'll be able to respond by saying no, they don't. Do they have many patients in this clinic? Affirmative answer will be yes, they do. Negative will be no, they don't. Does Mr. Kennedy have a broken arm? Does Mr. Kennedy have a broken arm? You can answer by saying yes, comma, he does. Or you can answer negative by saying no, he does not, or he doesn't. He doesn't. Right? Sorry. I think this is correct. The doesn't. So these are the two ways that you could answer. Okay, so let's go over this. Does Maria have asthma? Yes, she does. Or you can always say no, she doesn't. Do you and your family have medical insurance? You can say yes, we do. No, we don't. Does this clinic have many family doctors? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Do you have kidney disease? You can always say, yes, I do. No, I don't. Do the children have health problems? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Do they have many patients in this clinic? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Does Mr. Kennedy have a broken arm? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, so to review, remember when we use does, when we use does, you're referring to he, she, or it. And when you're using does and the verb to have, you do not have to conjugate the verb and the form of the verb has. It will not be correct. So for example, if you have a question that says, does Maria have asthma? And you see it like this, does Maria has asthma? That would be wrong. This is no good. No good. It's does Maria have asthma? And the answer to that would be yes, they do. Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't. Now, if you hear the answer, yes, she do, that also is incorrect. That's not good. Okay? You can only say yes, she does. Okay? So those are the things that you have to remember about the verb to do. Okay? Notice this is the most important part. Does he have? Does she have? Does it have? So let's go back here and let's go over some of this information here before I let you go. Okay, let's go over this one. Complete the questions using the do or does. So you tell me right here. Okay, does Anita have allergies? Yes, she does. Do Anita or Jiao have asthma? Yes, they do. And they use do because Anita and Jiao makes they. So yes, they do. Anita or Joao have cancer? Do Anita or Joao have cancer? No, they don't. Anita have heart disease. Does Anita have heart disease? No, she doesn't. Jiao have allergies? Does Jiao have allergies? No, he doesn't. Anita have headaches? Does Anita have headaches? No, she doesn't.